Did you get a chance to see The Last Dance?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I loved it. Probably
Overall, what was your thoughts on The Last Dance documentary?
So I grew up I was born in '93. So
Okay.
I wasn't really able to catch the majority of Jordan's career, but I did catch the last of that six finals run, which was, even as a 3-year-old kid, I'm like losing my mind. I don't know what I'm watching, but he was amazing. And so I watched that whole series with Pops. We watched the Jazz series. And so but now being that young and now understanding the NBA and sports a lot more now.
The appreciation level is through the roof, man.
Oh my God. And just to see all the stuff I didn't know what was going on back then, the conversations they were having. I didn't even realize that's how Jordan came back after playing baseball, because they had the whole baseball. They were trying to bring the replacement players on and stuff like that. Like, I didn't even know all that was going on. I didn't know he played in Alabama.
For the minor league.
Yeah, I had no idea. I would have went to a game if I was old enough back then. I would have drove and went to go see, from Atlanta.
Streets was crazy for MJ, man.
Yeah.
What was probably the most memorable moment from the documentary that you kind of take away?
The most memorable moment. Oh,
there was a lot of them.
Yeah, it's so many.
For me, it was Jordan. I'm not gonna lie, throwing Horace Grant and some of them other guys under the bus with no hesitation kind of threw me off. I was surprised. He said people was gonna look at him a little bit different, but I just didn't expect him to go that hard, and I wasn't expecting that. That was crazy.
Yeah, and that just kind of showed the kind of person he was. He was kind of aggressive. Like, I think what stood out to me was he like punched Steve Kerr.
Punched Steve Curry, punched Will Perdue.
Yeah, like he in there just punching guys at practice. I mean, but hey, like, I don't want to justify that because you probably shouldn't fight with your teammates like that. But I mean, he was really pushing those guys to really like be the best version of themselves, because he didn't really have top talent around him per se,
right.
Outside of Scotty, but he helped those guys rise up to that level where they were able to be his counterparts, So I think that was dope.
Now, when this thing came out, Muggy, one of the things that I see a lot of the media do was take shots at LeBron. Do you think that this documentary, The Last Dance, made LeBron's case of being a GOAT more worse? Did it change anything, at least in your opinion, as far as where LeBron is, whether you think he's the GOAT or not? Do you think this documentary changed the perspective of where he should be?
Well, in that conversation, I'm Team Jordan. I think this documentary showed us why he is who he is. It's been a while since we've been able to revisit Jordan. We've been watching LeBron go to the finals the last 8 years, which is amazing, by the way.
And Kobe before that.
So it's been a while.
Yep.
But now we're looking back, we like, wait a second. Oh, Michael Jordan is like, he's not even human. Like, Michael Jordan is clearly, I think this showed that he's clearly, like, even to this day, I feel like he's clearly the best player that the NBA has seen.
He's the greatest, man. Sometimes I separate best from greatest when you look at talent. LeBron does overall, I think, do more than Jordan, but it's just those moments. Like, some moments make history, and LeBron has never been in certain moments that Jordan has been in, and the moments that LeBron has had, sometimes he just didn't capitalize. Jordan's capitalized basically on all his moments.
Exactly. Yep. And he never faltered. Like, he went in with that mindset. He wasn't nervous about it. He was confident. He knew what was going to happen, and he showed you. Like, and I don't think LeBron has that. LeBron gets in those moments, and sometimes he has to depend on a lot of other people. Jordan could go in there and get it for himself, but he understood why he was including other people.
That's right.
But it wasn't like he necessarily like, oh man, where's Kyrie? You know what I'm saying, for the last shot, or where's such and such for the last. If he saw them open, he would be like, oh well, there you go. But he knew that he was gonna take it.
Yeah, Jordan was a killer, man, an assassin in his truest form.
Yeah, for sure.
His truest form. Muggy, let everybody know before we get out of here, man. I know you do your sports talk thing, man. Let everybody know where they can catch up with you and your projects and your work, man. I definitely appreciate you tuning in with me tonight.
For sure, man. Yeah, man. So you can follow me on Twitter. I do most of my sports talking on Twitter, just on my timeline, or at Lil Muggy. That's Lil Muggy, all one word. And I do a podcast called Hawks Takes. I know we got people listening from all over the country, but if you're an Atlanta Hawks fan and you're trying to get caught up and see what we got going on in Atlanta, I have a podcast called Hawks Takes. You can find it on all podcast platforms. Just search it. Or go to hawkstakes.buzzsprout.com and you can get all the links and episodes there as well.
That is fire, Muggy. I definitely need to have you back on the show so we can chop it up more about the NBA. We definitely going to have to tap in about your Atlanta Hawks, man. We going to definitely get some work done, man. I definitely appreciate it, man.
For sure, man.
Already know, man. Y'all stay safe out here. We about to tap out early. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I'm Seven Mitchell. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my guy Muggy as well on social media. Y'all stay safe. Have a great weekend. Back at y'all next week, man. Salute.